Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are keeping well. Welcome to my Inzuza Spiritual Journey channel. If you are new and you subscriber, thank you for subscribing. Guys, please continue commenting and liking. So guys, today I would like to talk about Ukufemba. I did mention Ukufemba in some of my videos, but I did not elaborate what is Ukufemba or what is the purpose of Ukufemba when you have the Inzuza spirit. So guys, Ukufemba is a process whereby Ukufemba, it is done by a person who has Umndawe spirit, right? It is called exorcism in English. It's mostly seen, I don't know if they do it in churches where they kind of like cast out demons in a person's body, but in this instance it's a very different process. So the person who performs Ukufemba, there are things that are being done. So you will go to that person, tell them it's okay, ufuna ukufemba umuntu onedlozi lenzuza. So yeah, you want to go through that process. So I won't be able to share what happens when you get there, but the whole point is to communicate with my spiritual guides wako. So the person who performs ritual Ukufemba directly connects to ancestors wako through your body. So there is something that gets done to your body so that they'll be able to sniff, and then basically that's where idlos lako will start talking. So Ukufemba is highly recommended for people abanenzuza, because most of the times uzoya kumuntu, yohlola, but they won't be able to actually pick up what is the issue. Like mawunedlozi lenzuza kakhulu awusumuntu ohlolekayo, if I may put it that way. It's very hard for people to be able to pick up the energies or amadlozi awembethe. So Ukufemba makes things a bit easier, if I may put it that way, because the person who's doing that process gets into a trance, and then they start doing what they do, and then that's when each and every spirit is going to talk. That spirit talks through that person. Okay, mina ngubani, this is what I want this person to do for me, or this is what I want my child to do for me. These are the kind of gifts that I'm giving to my child. So there's the process, it takes about like 2 to 3 hours. Mine, I think, took around 3 hours, because I carry quite a lot of spirits. So each and every person comes through, they talk, and they told me this is what you're supposed to do, or this is what I want you to do for me, or this is the way I want you to go. And so ulapha idlozi lakho lizokutshela ukuthi fanele ungilaphe ngale ndlela kanje, and if there is any impande required, they'll tell you okay, ngifuna ungitholele impande so ungidlele yona, then there's gonna be me healing. So also Ukufemba, it's very helpful in a way ukuthi if you've got any negative entities attached to you, like ilwane, imidliwa, all kind of those things that usually cause a setback, or like imidliwa kakhulu, it's those people who were done wrong by your forefathers. So you have to settle them as spirits wabo, because if you don't do that, those spirits start tormenting a bloodline. You'll find kaya there is no marriage, people are not working, there are sicknesses or illnesses, or like a lot of negative things. So imidliwa are mostly responsible for that. So imidliwa also will be part of amadlozi wako, but they will tell you ukuthi this is how I want you to heal me or to heal my spirit. Some of them you heal them by a hamba, but some they decide to stay within a family bloodline, and they will teach you forms of healing or whatsoever. Imidliwa also are those people who were killed by your forefathers who also had spiritual gifts. That is why imimoya yabo izohlala in the bloodline, angeke ize ascend or go to their families. So it's mostly like karmic debts. So Ukufemba helps you to be able to identify what kind of karmic debts are within your bloodline, and you'll be able to ulaphe whatever or to pay those karmic debts. So that is why, guys, it's very important ukuthi if umuntu onenzuza uyabona ukuthi you are stuck, you don't know where to go to, like you've been going from person to person, but your things are not working out. So Ukufemba is going to help you a lot. It did help me a lot. It actually made the process yami to speed up a lot, and I was able to like move forward and move to ezinye izinto. So yeah, that is what Ukufemba is in a nutshell. Yeah, and then Inzuza, it comes ekugcineni. You need to first work ekhaya, work in your bloodline, settle whatever debts that are there, or if there's people abahamba bengekho right, you need to fix all of that first before you can get into alignment in Inzuza yako, right? So it's very important. It's not a process that you can skip, or a process that is quick or whatsoever. It depends. Also, it depends on the kind of karmic dates your bloodline has. That's what actually prolongs the process. But if the dates are not that much, like on my case, the dates were not that much. So I was able to do everything within a period of a month. Yeah, so that is Ukufemba. So guys, another thing is, like, a lot of people get very confused about how Inzuza spirit works. Like, they want to jump to the end where now they start having money, and it doesn't work like that. There's a lot of work that needs to be done. Inzuza will allow ifamily yako to come forward, um, or your ancestors to come forward, so that you can heal them, so that they can work through you. If there's anything that your ancestors have to teach you, they will do that first before you can get to a stage where now it is you nenzuza yakho going towards alignment. So you can't really skip that stage. You can't skip it. You have to go through it because it's very crucial. Wazi ukuthi uye phambili, where else emuva kusabheda. Even if there are some of your family members abasaphila or who are still alive that need some things to be done, you are the person who's going to be responsible for that, right? Because you are the chosen one, you are the generational curse breaker. So you also have to assist them nasekhaya. Like idlozi lakho will tell you if mhlambe ikhaya lingcolile kufanele uyobethela, or you need to go and do some cleansing. You are responsible for all of that. So in my case, that whole process, fixing ekhaya and everything, I would say it took me about 2 years. It took me about 2 years. Because there were quite a lot of things I needed to fix, but it's things that are fixable, are doable. Idlozi is going to assist you. If ngempela you do have idlozi, it's going to assist you in each and everything that you do, right? So yeah, once then you have done izinto zasekhaya, once, like, you'll also see there's gonna be a lot of changes. There's gonna be instant changes. Like, it doesn't even take a long time. Okay, let me say in my case, it didn't take a long time. Like, I fixed ilozi like a month, and then the following month there were a lot of things, a lot of progress in my life that happened. A lot of my things started opening up to show it's okay. Those spirits that were unsettled says it right, and they also come in your dreams. You'll see in your dreams it's okay, now things are aligning in the bloodline. Now everyone is happy, or now the spirits are working as they should, as they're supposed to, right? Okay, so once you've done that, that's fine. But it doesn't mean ukuthi manje you can start working abantu. It doesn't mean that. When the time is come, Idlos Lako will start bringing people forward. Then now you'll see ukuthi, okay, now it's time for me ukuthi ngisebenzise my spiritual gift to heal the entire world. Now I'm open to start healing, the world. Yeah, so that is that, guys. That is Ukufemba. So once you are finished with izinto zasekhaya, your bloodline and everything, then it is time for you ukuthi ubhekane nenzuza yakho. Also, that is a process. That is a process, because you still have to do a lot of healing. You still have to do a lot of ego death, whatever that you believed in. That all needs to die. It all needs to fall away. Inzuza, when it comes, izofika ngale ndlela efika ngayo. To some people, they lose their jobs. To some people, they lose their relationships. It's gonna choose umuntu for wena. Okay, this is the person. Ozozwana naye, or that person is gonna come at a later stage. But it works through you a lot. It does a lot of healing inside of you before you can even be joined or aligned with Inzuza. So guys, it is a journey. It is a journey. Akusinto elula, akusinto esheshayo, and you should not rush it. You should not rush it. Just go with the flow, and yeah, just listen. Go with the flow. Don't try and control things. Don't try and manipulate izinto. You can't manipulate the universe. You can't. Even if okay, I'm gonna do this just because I want to get here, the universe is always listening. It will see what's okay. This person is not doing this because they want to. They're doing this because they expecting something. So Inzuza, it works that way between your bloodline and yourself. And before it can even get to you, you have to go through the whole process of healing your bloodline before you can now be co-joined and be one with Inzuza yakho. Yeah. So there are some people like myself who have Inzuza spirit that see a lot of angel numbers, right? Like synchronicities, like you're repeating numbers about 111, 222, 444, and all sort of that. So those numbers your higher self communicating with you, or your spiritual guides communicating with you. So those numbers have got meanings. Each and every person has a meaning yake, because I used to look up the meanings a lot on the internet, and I'll find ukuthi, okay, they don't align with whatever message that is coming to me at that present moment. So if you are a person who sees those angel numbers and synchronicities, then you are on a twin flame journey. So that is a journey that you are on with Inzuza yakho. Inzuza yakho works as your twin flame, right? And those numbers are showing you, okay, you are still on the right path. You are still on this journey towards reunion or realigning with your twin flame, right? So yeah, they serve as a guide. They are guiding you. If you are that person who sees lezo number lezo, I would recommend you do a lot of meditation, preferably every day. You can choose what you want to do it during the day, want to do it in the morning, or you want to do it at night, whenever it suits you. But you need to be a person who meditates like regularly. I still meditate until this day, because that is when the union is kind of strengthening between wena nenzuza yakho. But yeah, like in between the process, you'll be seeing that, you'll be working on your bloodline. So it serves as a guide, which, okay, you are still on this journey, we are still together, sisayihamba yonke le ndlela, until there comes a time where now it's time for you guys to reunite and be one with Inzuza yako. So before the reunion, when an Inzuza yako, you work as separate. Your energies are separate. That is why maybe some of the times you'll feel like very tired, or some of the times you'll feel like, okay, ngati there's another energy I am feeding off from. That is Inzuza yako. So once you have co-joined, once you are aligned, then things will start happening like seamlessly, like things, you won't have a lot of confusion. You'll be able to hear your intuition, you'll be able to let your intuition guide you, because that is when you are now connected to your high self, when you are able to hear intuition yakho ukuthi if it says go left, you go left, go right, you go right. You don't have that thing yokuthi, okay, intuition is telling you to go left, but when you're not really quite sure, okay, I'm hearing this thing saying go left, but I'm going right. So that shows ukuthi you are not in sync, you know. So yeah, guys, meditation is gonna help a lot. And again, write down your dreams. It's very, very important. Get someone who's going to assist you through the journey. It's a very tough journey. It's not easy. You need as much support as you can get, from family, from friends, from a spiritual guide. You need a lot of support. Yeah. So guys, I think I have said enough. But if you feel that there is something that you still don't understand, please drop it in the comment section. Yeah. Until then, guys, see you on our next video. Toodles.